I just posted 2 videos with no sound. So I'm gonna do a brief version of it. I was updating basically all the pairs, saying that everything has gone as planned, prices moving up as we expected. I was getting deeper into the counts, but I'm not gonna bother with all of that as much this time. You can clearly see we've got what we were looking for in AUDUSD, got what we were looking for in EURUSD. Okay, we got what we were looking for in GBPUSD and what we're looking for in NZDUSD. Okay. Continuation higher. That's the plan. This was put here for if price should come here, look for accumulation, take it. It can still do that. But ultimately we've been saying high, 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 high. And that's what we were getting on all of them. Slow moving market, but steadily to the upside. So if anyone that bought would be in profit, congratulations. I did. And I even joined I did a USDJPY video, and I said I was buying there and then, and I did. I bought there and then, and I'm still in that, and it's still going up. The videos are still up there, you could actually watch them, and you could figure out what I'm saying because you'll see the drawings. But either which way, the buys on USDJPY are also in profit right now. I'm bullish on it. I discussed, the fact that we break out of here, 13 crosses to 50 MA, we return to the 50 MA twice. Okay, you could say 3 times, and break off with a new W formation, whether it's this whole thing or over here. Okay, so I'm gonna be posting this up, and yeah, we just literally, all right, targets. All right, we could start distributing in here, but I expect price to come, take out this black line eventually on USDJPY. As for AUDUSD, I'm expecting price to see this green line, okay? This area where the 5 is, taking out this high and creating a 5th wave, okay? Hold on. We're in a potentially 5th wave, or we could be in a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's starting to look like it's that, actually. So basically what we'd be saying is this. It's really starting to look like that now. 1, 2. You could even go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you've got a 1 and a 2. Okay. Or we could go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So your 1 could even be, say, here. Okay. I'm gonna dive into the smaller time frames a bit later and get into that. You know what? We're gonna go into it now. All right. So clearly we've got a 1, 2 here. Okay. Let's see how we get there. 1 and a 2. After the 2, inside this 3rd wave, we've got what looks to me as a leading diagonal. Okay. For another 1 in here. Because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, there's a leading diagonal right here. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a corrective move. So over here we've got a 1 and a 2. Make the degree minuscule. So we've got a 1 and a 2. And then, yeah, it looks like, again, we've got a 1 unless we got a WXY here or a running flat, then it could be 1 and then this could be 2. But for now, I'm going to go 1, 2. So again, we could have 1, 2, then 3, 4. Let's get into this. Let me just, for the first one, let's see where we've reached. Okay, it's looking like we've got a 3 and a 4 in here, and we're reaching for 5. Let's go into it. That's it, the area for 3. So right here could be 3, 4, 5, even here. But I mean, I'm looking at the structure as well, and it looks like we got a diag end in here, and 3 could be here, but currently I'm looking there. Let's get into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, because this is something. Unless we're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and make this a 1 and a 2. I think I'll go with 3, 4 here. Then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Unless we've got an expanding diagonal. Hold on. Yeah, because let's just make sure. It's looking like the 5th wave is longer than the 3rd wave, which would kind of, not kind of, it would invalidate diagonal here. Oh, okay. Great. We don't. So that looks like 5 to me. And A, B, C. So we've got, oh, if we just counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then this is a 3. That would make you a 3 and you a 4. Extended 5th waves throw me off sometimes a little bit, but yeah, I've got 3 here, 4 here, and it looks like we've got extension on the 5th wave. I do like this count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let's put that back on quickly. I want to just check something out. Look at that. A 4618 lines up with this area, and that's that's an extent. Basically, commonly I find from the initial 1, 2 extension, when we have an impulse, it can end between the 3618 and the 4618. That's why I've done that, and I can see that we're in that territory now. So I definitely am expecting price to get into this area and then some form of a drop. So I would be closing positions here. I'm no longer in AUDUSD. I've closed it. Okay, I'm only in the USDJPY right now. When it gets to these times, I don't like to hold on to. Well, unless it's obvious, I can hold on to a trade, but I don't like to take new positions. What I did was I closed all USD to just focus on USDJPY, because that to me is more likely to keep moving around these times, and the setup gave me that bias also. So if we got this right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. third wave longer than the first wave. So the fifth wave can be longer than the third if you want to do that now. Okay, that's my count on AUDUSD. We go to EURUSD. Sorry, one sec. Price can, do what you want. So I'm full believer. We're running this and this high. Been calling that from morning. Over here, we tapped into the EMA app news. Came up and broke the high. So W formation, breaker structure, 13 crosses the 50, comes back, taps the 50, takes off. That's what we look for. So that's our rise 1, retrace. We're in a rise 2, consolidation. Then we get a rise 3, market maker method, which is in confluence with our Elliott Wave, 5th wave. Yeah, the 5th wave has a rise 1, retrace, rise 2, consolidation, rise 3. Then you're looking for a peak formation, which is an M formation or a head and shoulder to then retrace price down before continuation. GBPUSD, good, more bullish than EURUSD. It's up there. We've taken out the high. Looking to go higher. So this count may be adapted. It might be 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Or we could just call this maybe with our 3 here. I'm gonna get into it more, but currently this is bullish. I'm gonna allow the Asian session some time in the Asian session to really get into these counts some more. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking for 5. So this could be 1 of 5. This could be 2 of 5. Then 3, 4, 5, and it can go like this. Especially with it being a 5th wave, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then drop in a diag. So I'm aware of that. I'm not expecting price to just take off here, in a 1, 2, 3. I'm not expecting that. Doesn't mean it won't happen. So NZDUSD always gonna be similar to AUDUSD in particular, but the other should be similar to the other pairs, dollar pairs. W formation at the EMAs. You see the EMAs are bunched together, as with the other pairs. Got W formation at the EMAs when they were bunched together. Okay. Breakout 13 EMA crosses the 50. They fan apart. Price taps back into the 13 and carries on higher. Break structure over here. Takes out that supply zone. We're in a bigger supply zone currently, which I do expect to be run eventually. Because I am bullish, this whole move down to me is corrective from the very top. To me, all of this was corrective. But it could take a long time, but eventually I expect price to run that high. This would be a better target over here for now, this one. It's clearly a supply zone here. So we could just run these highs and drop. Because we got a 0.886 hit, price, they're close together. On top of that, it's equal highs. So it's liquidity for the market over there. Just waiting for that to get broken. Sorry about that. So yeah, very bullish across the board. Doesn't look like we got a false move week beginning. Maybe the intention is to drive the market up and I don't know, after Wednesday or during Wednesday, take its time just dragging the market down. I'll observe price and I'll update you. As for Recursion Pharmaceutical, the stock that I keep banging on about. Also, Amazon is a decent buy. I'm going to check that as well. I'm in Amazon. I've been calling buys for this from just as we was reaching the bottom or maybe just after, whatever. Been calling the buys for a while, been in buys, still in buys. Amazon. I'm in buys of Amazon as well. Similar price action. What I'd like to see here is price take the 0.618 here, okay? To confirm that this isn't a 1, 2, 3, 4. But on top of that, there's also the one here. Because this could be 1, 2, 1, 2. Or all of it could be 1 and then 2. More so 1, 2, 1, 2, I think. But it's already, you know, the second one is appears to be considerably longer than the first one, which lowers the probabilities of it being a 1, 2, 1, 2. It can be longer, but ideally it's not, because that second 1, 2 would be a lower degree 1, 2, you know, maybe a 1, 2 inside the third wave. So what's going on there? Oh yeah. So yeah, it is longer than 1 to 1. Can happen. It can still be 1, 2, 1, 2. But then again, if this was 1, 2, we've already come back up into the territory of 1 over there. And if we was gonna try and call this a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, then yeah, obviously we need to come down 1, 2, 3 into the price territory of 1. So we also go 1, 2, and then 3. Can't really give this 3 because we've got A, B, C in here. Unless you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which don't count because you'll come into price territory of 1. You see how this is really corrective? Well, I'm in my buys and I accept that we might, because I definitely don't really like the look of those lows. We might do this, okay? We might do that. I'm in quite small in Amazon right now. I am looking to load up once I've got confirmation, you know, once I get something a bit more clear. But the reason why I'm in these buys, first of all, is Amazon, and it's taken a considerable dump. We came into this demand zone, which it's not the last demand zone, but it's the last one before the last one. Over here, that last down move for the up move, causing the breaker structure. This is the one that's responsible, because we came up, we did take that high, but we didn't take this high. We accumulated and then took that high. So we introduced new demand here to take out that high. So if this still holds as demand, we expect when it's tapped or mitigated or filling in deficiencies in here like this gap, for price to continue. But looking at the structure, I'm not gonna lie, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're getting an ending diagonal in here. It looks like we potentially got a zigzag. This is why what we was trying to count as a 1, 2, 1, 2. Instead of A, B, C in a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4 inside the territory, and then we're looking for 5. One more drop before a rise. I won't be closing my positions. I'm not expecting price to go down much, but I am actually expecting this. The more I look at it, I am expecting another low before the rise. I could be wrong about that, and we could just go up, you know. So there's no way I'm gonna remove my positions for this. Especially this did swipe that low before going higher. It could be an ending expanding diagonal in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't like to count expanding diagonals anyway, but it could suit it. A 1, a 2, a 3, 4 goes into 1, and then a 5. 3 is longer than 1, 5 is longer than 3. And we have bullish divergence. It fits an expanding diagonal. But expanding diagonals are rare. They're much more rarer than people might think. And as Kuhn says, we should not consider it. It's the last option, basically. It's the only one we'd consider when everything else fails. There's no other possible count. That's when we will look for expanding diagonal. So yeah, I'm bullish on Amazon. I'm gonna do a deep dive in it and find a couple more stocks that look like, you know, they potentially could be good investments for right now. So that's it for right now. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, put on the notification bell so you can get updated regularly as price changes. I'm consistently updating. Leave in the comment section anything that you might want me to do a video on, have a look at, explain further, and I'll be sure to do that straight away. So good trading. I wish you all the best. Catch you again soon. Bye. Peace.